Nuevo en Baldur's Gate 3. Acabamos de rescatar a Volvo o Volvo o como se llame. Y vamos a ver si encontramos a la sacerdotisa. Es que ya no sé si es esta.
I want to have a word.
Smells like burnt flesh in here.
Now here's somebody special. The Absolute has touched you, hasn't she? Priestess Gut needs to touch you too. Hold out your arm so I can mark your flesh. Let's the faithful recognize one another quick sharp. That way nobody'll mess with ya. And it's charged with magic. Ordinary slobs can't see it, only us that follow the Absolute. You ready? Brace yourself, this'll sting. Maybe you don't need it. After all, you're special, ain't ya? Like me.
She probes your mind, tangling your thoughts with hers. A familiar sensation. She too carries a parasite. Darkness seems to swallow the temple, leaving you with a vision of the goblin priestess receiving instruction from a handsome young man, one of the chosen. The vision dissolves away. You stand before the goblin priestess in the temple once again. Her faith floods into you, a tide of shuddering ecstasy. Her tadpole nestles within that mania, secure, hidden.
I feel you in there. Works both ways. And I saw some weird shadows swimming around in your head just now. Maybe I can help with that. Us true souls gotta look out for one another. With the Absolute's will, I can fix anything. Let's deal with this in my chapel. It's private. Don't want this lot interfering with true soul business.
Oi! Priestess!
Acted like us.
We want them all!
Why do they think they're talking to a god?
Ain't we good enough for
If
the
this
Absolute?
Absolute uses the tadpoles to speak to true souls, that makes them more than deviant. It makes them dangerous.
Pues vamos para arriba. Ay, amiga, si yo ya estaba aquí.
Oi, come here. I ain't waiting around.
De hecho, voy a chapar la puerta.
Ready to clear your head? The Absolute will protect me. You don't stand a chance.
Hostia, nos ha dado.
We've got trouble.
That won't work.
Nothing important is ever easy.
Vamos a desarmarla.
furious.
Outmaneuver them.
I smell blood. No surrender.
I won't give in. I need to find a way forward. Try me.
Again!
Pues ese no sabe lo que ha hecho. Tomar por el culo, eso es.
Try something
¿Cuál
else.
es esto, hombre?
Bye forever, pal.
Sometimes the only way out is through.
On my word. The hammer's gonna fall.
Now.
Oh,
Victory awaits.
Best be on my way. No traps, please.
That should more than suffice. Oh, action, not reaction.
vale.
Let's move. Very well. What's inside?
Vale, pues seguimos por aquí machacando. Todos volcados ya, ¿no? Bajamos para abajo, vamos a grabar.
At least give me a sword!
We want you dead, you dumb knuckle. Not dead and heroic. Get down there and stop complaining! Another outsider come to see the boss? Mind your manners now, or he'll throw you in the pit.
Se la han comido a este ya, ¿no?
Get your eye off my arm!
Scrying eye. Best not.
You see that eye what's it floating about? Best hope it don't take a fancy to ya. Unless you like playing hide and seek when you're trying to take a dump.
It's a floating eye, mate. What do you reckon? Bloody spying on us.
The bigwigs at Moonrise like to be involved, the drow says. Load of trollop. Just don't trust us to do what we do best. Killing things. How about I start following you, eh? How'd
Vale.
you like that?
Come out, no problem.
Your scouting party has not returned, and half of the intruders escaped your guards.
Sorry, mistress. We mucked up.
Until their sanctuary is found, I will take something precious from you every hour that passes. A trinket, a tongue, a limb.
Ain't no use without my limbs. The lad'll make the prisoner squeal soon enough, I swear.
Silence now, creature, or I will silence you forever.
As she turns to you, her thoughts mingle with yours. A cold hand caressing your brain. The chamber melts away to reveal a dark, endless nowhere. In it, you see a vision. The drow listens as a pale-eyed young woman whispers in her ear. One of those the voice spoke of. One of the chosen. The vision fades away.
A true soul? Praise be. Are you here to join my hunt? Interesting. What do you know of this druid? Orders? From whom? This is my command, and if here are your new orders. The druid makes his home in a nearby sanctuary, where his followers worship a false. I intend to find it. There is a weapon the Absolute seeks. I'm sure those wretches have it hidden away.
Her excitement is palpable. She lingers on thoughts of victory, of unbelievers' bloods, and of the weapon. She will seize it, in the Absolute's name. You suddenly feel a strange anxiety take hold. Not your own, but that of the Gith artifact you carry. Somehow, it's afraid. You attune your mind to it. The artifact does not want to part from you. It does not want to fall into the Absolute's clutches. She is seeking the grove you visited. Already you feel her mind closing around yours.
My patience wears thin, true soul. The hunt must begin.
Te voy a matar ahora.
Destroying it will demonstrate our power. Soon, all false gods will cower before the Absolute. I would expect nothing less. And when we destroy the trappings of this false god, the Absolute will reward us with such power. One, we captured a human. He's been resilient, but he'll talk. You would dare! Guards, to me!
What are they delaying? Can't we just swarm?
¿O no? Esta me la voy a llevar ya. que no le quiero disparar. No, no me quiero acercar por si me rompe el... No quiero que me empuje al pozo, ¿sabes?
If that's the case, we've got more problems than just the worms in our heads.
That put the wind back in my sails.
I'll give it a shot.
¿A qué le das?
Estoy jugando un Baldur's.
All's well that ends. Not as bad as it could have.
Comparte a ver que veas la pantalla de tu Baldur's.
Dame un segundo.
Joder, qué frío hace, macho.
Vale.
Dame un segundo. Ahora.
Dame un segundo. Si quieres ahora voy al hand. Dame un segundo. Voy a acabar una misión aquí, ¿vale? La estoy grabando además. Vale. Voy a grabar.
Subtle steps.
What to do? Breathe deep and move.
Estaba preguntándole a ChatGPT para configurar de puta madre el hand. Me ha estado diciendo lo de poner y luego en el panel de control de Nvidia lo de configuración 3D.
We'll smoke 'em out, no
Al
problem.
teléfono. Ahora después te veo.
Vale.
Heading to see our new pet. It didn't seem easy, I'll give it that. I tell you, the scrying eye was looking at me all strange.
Once you step down by the pens, Wogie's been getting fat on.
No tienen nada estos aquí que merezca la pena.
Eager for battle. Quickly then.
What's the story?
All right. What now? Moving ahead.
Vale, vamos a matar a esto. Estaban por aquí, vamos a ir aquí a ver.
Seems simple enough.
How delicious. Let's crack it open.
Vale.
Let's get going. Swift as my feet can carry me. Let's see.
A cerrar las puertas que va a haber carnicería aquí. Este, ¿no?
I need a quick word.
Sugan al sukok, o tashongek doors. I command you, corpse. Speak. Reveal truth to the absolute.
By Vlaakith's blade, a geich.
Nothing. Must be reading it wrong. Sugan al sukok.
The hobgoblin turns to you, and the parasite squirms in your skull. You taste the ale on his tongue and the bile in his soul. The visions cloud your inner eye for a brief moment once again. You see the hobgoblin bowing before the armored elf you'd glimpsed before. The elf speaks of the hunt for a great weapon and the rewards that will go to whoever finds it. The hobgoblin's eyes gleam hungrily.
If it isn't another true soul.
He doesn't speak his next words, yet they still rattle your skull from within.
You ever talk to a dead squid? Now's your chance.
This mind flayer's build is smaller, its garb plainer. A fearsome creature even in death, but not the one that tormented you. Yet it too roamed the Nautiloid. It would have seen you, known you.
Absolute says the dead squiddy had a weapon. I reckon the killer nabbed it and scooted off to that looter camp. We find who killed it, and we find who took that weapon. So settle in.
You choke on black smoke as the hobgoblin bellows his incantation.
I command you, corpse.
Aunque nos descubra, vamos a ver este hombre.
Sooth, Lucan Ok, al Koldek, Shulkok Hank.
The hideous corpse rises, tentacles writhing. Your heart seizes, and a questioning the creature might recognize you as its killer. Raxlin's mind reels, then calms. He will speak as you command. With Raxlin's voice, you ask.
Who is the Absolute?
Raxlin frowns in confusion at a question he would never have asked. Then the creature speaks in visions. Curved drow blades, crude goblin torches, gnoll teeth dripping blood. You see other mind flayers arranged in a serene circle. Absolute unity. Absolute power.
Damn it! That tells me nothing!
You feel Raxlin's suspicions. He'd never have asked about his master. You remain in control. Barely.
Who killed you?
Again, a vision comes to you. A memory seen through the creature's soul-dead eyes. You see a clawed hand open a holding pod, devoid of flesh, only darkness.
You're kidding me. Very helpful, squid.
Suspicion floods Ragslin's mind. Your brain howls as you force a final query into his throat.
That's all you've got? Tell me what the killer looks like!
Another vision. You see a clawed hand open a holding pod, and the murk clears to reveal a face. Yours.
That can't be. You're no true soul. Yeah, you're right. You're a real true soul. I felt it.
The corpse collapses, silent once more.
No! I'm not done! Riddles, all of it, and nothing to show for the trouble but rotting squid meat. No answers, no killer, and no damned weapon. The damned Trow was right. Can't let her get all that glory. Seems I ain't done with you. Report to the Drow. Minthara's the name. She's mounting an attack on that blasted grove. Tell her you'll join her.
Mizara está muerta.
Say that again. 'Cause I know I didn't just hear you refuse the Absolute. I don't need your lip. Boys, crush him!
¿Qué tienes por aquí para tirar a Astarion? machacarlas les machaca, macho.
Epa.
Hola.
¿Qué pasa?
Dame un segundo, estoy aquí grabando una partida.
Te veo. Te veo, dale caña.
Bien, buenas hostias.
So much for peace.
Ya estoy aquí. Para el teléfono, tío. Hey, Luis. Nada. Que la mierda la aplicación de Nvidia ahora no te deja configurar a tu gusto, tío. Antes te dejaba cambiar las cosas.
¿Qué cosas?
Yo que sé, decía ahí dentro, digo, por ejemplo. A ver.
Vale.
Tú llegabas aquí y decías que iluminación global, baja, lo que sea, por ejemplo, ¿vale? Pues ahora eso no te deja hacerlo. Antes podías personalizarla.
Ah,
Ahora,
vale. En lo de los juegos, dices.
Sí, ahora no te deja. Te deja personalizarlo.
Vale. A ver, que acabamos aquí esto. ¡Ay! ¡Qué bobo estoy! No he reaccionado ahí, tenía que haber reaccionado. Qué aplastada. Vale. Vale.
Taking position.
Blood comes easy these days. Very well.
Ah, que vienen otros dos ahora. Vaya. No te vayas muy lejos tú. Vaya por Dios.
Another fight. Let's go.
Pues tengo pócimas con este aquí.
Ready for another round?
In my best interest.
¿Qué va a hacer? ¿Qué va a hacer? Se va a matar.
Before my time.
A ver, estás loca.
Excellent.
Yes. There's an illithid parasite in that corpse. You should take a look.
Anything of use?
There better be a soft bedroll in my near future.
Vamos a guardar. Vamos a ir al campamento a descansar. Y con eso vamos a acabar este capítulo. A ver. ¿Quién quiere hablar? Ah, Bolo, claro.
Ah, my good... Quite the cozy setup you have here. I'll just make myself... I was just settling in and reviewing my latest findings. Mind flayers, cultists, and, of course, your esteemed Why, I'm practically an expert. The druid Halson had some kind of mind flare specimen in a jar in his quarters. A replica, no doubt, but truly here, on the Sword Coast. Impossible. That can't be. You're mad. Tell me, have you noticed any residual... That's quite impossible. You'd have undergone ceramorphosis by now. I can't attest to the specifics, but as there's not a tentacle on your head, if what you say were true... You, isn't it? If I... Oh, dear sweet gods! I mean...
¿Dónde está esto que me ha dado ahora aquí? No. Mejor esa que lleva, no jodas. Va, esa pastarion igual. Pues descansamos.
I promised I'd be back. Don't worry. I have things under control. For now. You haven't been using the parasite's power. You think you don't need it. But things haven't gone as you expected. You thought Nettie might be able to help you in the Druid's Grove. But all she did was reaffirm the danger. You're desperate to be rid of it. Understandable. But you're looking for solutions in the wrong places. Your parasite is unusual. Until the source of the tadpole's magic is the parasites are merely a symptom of a greater sickness in Faerun. I am not sure yet. To find the answers, we must first find the source. These parasites are more than illithid spawn. They are vessels for control. The infected hear the voice of the Absolute and believe it to be a god. That is how the cult of the Absolute is spreading. The highest of their rank, when the order to transform is given, it will not be a matter. Were it not for my protection, so would you. It's complicated. But just like you, I was infected with a mind flare. I've been trying to escape from this evil for a long time. Now, through you, I've been given a new chance. You could, if we work together, we made. Hells, they need me. I have to go. No, it isn't safe. The power I use to protect you, I will hold them off for as long as I can. You must discover the source of... Follow the cultists. Use the powers your parasite gives you to convince them you are one of them. And when you find the source... Go.
Vale. Este personaje es muy importante, Galadriel. Y muy importante en el juego. Vale. Pues creo que aquí vamos a guardar. Y aquí va a acabar este capítulo. Hasta la próxima. Chao, chao.